Hello and welcome back to another installment of Fodder. I'm doing another video for you guys even though I'm on vacation. And I had a couple of people ask me, how do I get wins when I don't have all the EX Pokemon? And that's a very fair point because I know not everybody has all of them. And just for transparency, it's not worth it to buy gems for boosters. I feel like the game gives away enough, and if I weren't doing videos, there's no way that I would be spending money to open boosters. But I open boosters so that I have opportunities to showcase different decks, different Pokemon, things of that nature. If I weren't doing the videos, then I wouldn't. I feel like, every couple of weeks, the game gives you 200 between your dailies. So, maybe every 2.5 weeks. I don't know. I don't really count. And quite honestly, I don't pay attention because it's just not that important to me, because I know at the end of the day, when a new booster comes out, I will spend money in order to produce content for you guys. With that being said, how do you win in this gym without the greatest and EX Pokemon? And the short answer is you don't. I did not have Moltres at all for the Fire Gym, and it's hard. I'm not. The gyms aren't supposed to be real. They're not league games. Every gym has a completely broken Pokemon or multiple broken Pokemon. If you were around for the Flying Gym Cup, Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, they were all 3 MP with Soar. I didn't have any of those. I had, I think I had Lugia, and I had Salamence, and I had Skarmory. Those were the backbone of my team. And I got destroyed. And what ends up happening is the players who have the really good Pokemon are going to separate themselves within the first few days, and they're all going to be at the top, and you're not going to face them anymore. Eventually, it will filter out where you are playing against other opponents who have similar strength Pokemon. And I know at the beginning it's frustrating when you can't win. I've been there. Even for the Fire Gym, when I didn't have Moltres, I didn't really have any fire types, and none that were any good. I didn't have Infernape, I didn't have Moltres, I don't even remember. You just kind of make do with what you have, and quite honestly, there are non-EX Pokemon that counter most of the things out there. I have this deck thrown together, and I probably, honestly, could put in Poliwhirl for one of the Virizions. That would be a good start. Poliwhirl counters almost every... all of the swords, the Virizion, the Cobalion, and the Tracheon, Poliwhirl counters them really well. It's not a hard counter, but he's going to spin their primary attack into a miss. Keep that in mind. I've got Flygon in here. Flygon is a rare, and Flygon has Draco Meteor, Meteor, and when Draco Meteor goes off, you get to pick which Pokemon spins. If they spin, I think it's over 70 white, it knocks them out. That is a good counter to the 3 swords that are completely broken and OP in this gym. That being said, I put together a fun little deck. I will do more than one game. I will use up the rest of my 38 energy here, and then I'll refill and do a couple games. Plate selection is important when you don't have the most OP Pokemon. And this is a really strong opponent. I'm having a really bad last few games. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that I'm not facing Bug Bot here, because I know I've lost 2 in a row. But let's see what we can do with this deck. We will open up. Maybe I should have done a spotlight on... let's just run down here. On Absol's wheel. And at level 5 he has no miss. Mine are all at level 1. I'm not putting in the resources to power them up. But if Absol is one of the better Pokemon that you have, it might be worth it to drop in some materials and get him up to level 5 so that he has no miss. That was phenomenally awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to cap his entry point. He's going to come attack. If we roll dodge, it's game over. If he rolls dodge, it's game over. So there you go. So this guy was rated 2082. And I used 2 rare Pokemon. Now, yes, I got fortunate spins, but that didn't pull out Virizion or anybody else. So, yes, I got a little bit lucky, but there you go. It is possible to win. Maybe if your opponents, instead of attacking, maybe if they want to play a little defense. So let's refill here and jump into another one. The plates I'm running on this, because if Absol lands Curse, he becomes cursed as well, and you need to get him away from your side of the field because he will also curse any adjacent Pokemon to him. So I have Pokemon Switch and I have Scoop Up to erase the curse marker from Absol and anybody else that I may have. And there is a little cheese involved with this. If I can get Absol to the corner and then switch him to Virizion. If you don't have Virizion, you can use Meowth, who has basically the same thing. Since orange boosters have fighting types, I don't know if Weavile is in there, but maybe you have a Weavile. Not a Weavile. Yeah, no. A Sneasel. A Sneasel, which has the same capabilities with the Fake Out. And those act as a poor man's Virizion. So there are options out there if you don't have the most OP. And the thing is it takes a lot less resources. I should probably be paying attention to what plates my opponent's running, but I'm not. Scoop Up, Hurdle Jump. That's not good for us. So those are 2 options right there that can replace Virizion. What I'm going to do here is, because I have a good chance of Moltres rolling a white, I'm going to double chance and try to hit Curse. Great, that doesn't do it, but our 70 will. Okay. Now, I'm going to, because I didn't lose, I can do a Pokemon Switch there. The reason why I did the double chance is because had I landed my curse, not only would Moltres have been cursed, but so would his Chestnut would have been cursed as well. And then I could have done Pokemon Switch to get to where we are today. And let's just apply some more pressure. He's not going. Do I have a hurdle? I do have my hurdle jump. So now he's going to be forced to attack, because he can't move Trekion over to surround me. I guess he could have just hurdle jump over. Okay. Which is, we can deal with that. Now I'm actually going to play just a tiny bit of defense here, because I don't want to allow him to get a free run at my goal. So he probably needs to hurdle jump right here, quite honestly. Into the corner. He might go to the middle. No big deal. Now we need Virizion to hold up for an attack. If we land Grass Knot, this is bad news for him. That's bad news for us. What we're going to do is we are going to double chance. Because Flyaway is such a large slice of the wheel here. That doesn't work. That does work. Somehow we need to find a way to knock out. Quite honestly, I might just do a, if we survive this, we might do a Pokemon switch. And I missed. That is rather unbelievable. Well, so we might lose this one. And dodge does us no good. So that was wildly unfortunate. We got 0 favorable spins down the stretch there. Pretty disappointed there, I'm not gonna lie. We should have won that one. Look at that, we lose 46 points for losing that. That was quick. We will go with one more. We'll open this. Ugh. Garbage. Alright. We will play one more because this has been a super quick video. Pretty disappointed we lost that last one. There's no way that we should have lost. It sucks. I get just as mad as everybody else when I lose, quite honestly. I know I'm pretty mild temper on my videos, but like I like to win as much as the next guy, and so losing I'm competitive. I've gone first every single time, I believe. Let's see what we want. My guess is he wants to bring Deoxys. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 runners on his team. Ooh. Okay. So, what we want to do is we are going to let me check something here. He's got a hurdle jump. So what we're going to do is we are going to go scoop up. Yep. Drop him back. And let's hope that we don't roll a 40 into 50. So we're going to lose this one as well. That was the only spin that we lose. And we did. That's kind of the way my last few games have been going, actually. That was, again, anyway. I don't even want to know how many points we just lost on that. That was probably a boatload as well. So since, again, this video is super short, we will run it again. And You know, in hindsight, I didn't have to attack. I guess we could have just done the scoop up and sat him down and not attacked because he was cursed and waited for a better opportunity. But when... if this game will ever load up. But when there's only a 20% chance, we'll call it 20. So yeah, it was a bad choice. So we had a 25% chance basically of rolling a miss or a 40. Meh. Do we go for a quick game again? Let's see what happens here. Okay. We rolled the 40 again, didn't we? Crazy. And we will just swing down here. Probably. Actually, that was probably a misplay. I should have just hurdle jumped him right there. Okay. Well, I guess if he's not going to make me pay for my misplay, then I will make him pay for his misplay. And here, we're going to do some cheese here. So what we're going to do, well, we're going to do switch. And if he doesn't put Keldeo right here, I'm just going to double chance, and he did. We're looking for Perish. Oh, man. Let's try that again. He has a counterattack plate. I need to be careful of that. So he should hurdle jump Absol here. And he does. Which is fine because we're actually going to do scoop up and close that off. Now, if one of my Absols gets cursed, I don't have a way to fix them. At this point, we will bring Flygon here. We're actually going to bring you over here. He used his hurdle jump, right? Yeah. We roll our purple. He can't roll out of it unless he goes dodge. This is pretty scary for him. And that is going to be... It's also scary for me, quite honestly. Because... now my Absol is in danger. He should attack right there. I need to land my Perish again. Ooh, or he can land dodge. That works out equally as well. But now my Absol, if there's... he's either going to be on the board at the end of the game or he's going to be pieced out of the game. So that's how that goes with him. What do we want to do here with Shuppet coming out? Definitely. I'm actually I'm just gonna run my Absol all the way away from anything that he's got going on. I'm going to actually pray that this guy doesn't get smoked. I wonder if he's going to come over and attack my Absol. That was... oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with my guys and their well, here we go. And their small rolls instead of hitting. We're gonna try for flyaway again. Or flyaway. And that doesn't matter. I don't know what it is with my guys hitting their small numbered rolls tonight. But it's more than a little annoying, to tell you the truth. Alright. So we're going to get our Virizion out on the field. Keldeo is buffed up because I had 2 dark types with my Absols on the field there. Like, I legit don't know what I would do if I were him. At this point, with 3 on 4, I guess I would probably go attack the Absol that's cursed. I pulled this Absol over there because he has fan away, and I don't want him fanning away my Pokemon. The best bet is to curse him here. Ooh, nice. So we get the neutral turn. That was nice. The only thing that would have been better is if I would have rolled purple. Now I'm going to move over 1 with Keldeo and with Virizion. Oh my gosh. What is going on? So I'm going to threaten here, and then I'm going to double chance and try to get Typhoon Slash, which, if anything goes like it's been going, I'm about to roll the 60 Grass Knot and lose, even on the double chance. That is not the case. Don't believe he has a goal block. He has nobody that can get back there, so that is going to be... oh. Except when you forget that Shiftry has the passive of goal blocking. Let's see if I can't just Typhoon Slash into here. Close. Close, close, close. Now I'm going to need to drop my backmost. Let's try that again. No, but we did get the knockout. Now if we roll purple, he has no roll that can beat us. If we don't roll purple, then he could push us out of the way, and that's what's going to happen. Which puts me... oh. Now, that sucks for him, because I imagine it made him go this direction because it was a move 2, and that opened the lane up for Absol. So there we go. A wide range of opponents here. We had almost 2100, a couple 1800s. I don't even remember what the other one has. Maybe a 1600 in there. And honestly, Virizion, my 2 EXs didn't have a whole lot to do with that. And like I was saying before, if you don't have Virizion, then Sneasel or Meowth have the same ability of swapping places. The difference is with them, it's not optional. You have to actually change places. So it's not exactly the same, but it is very similar. We didn't really get to see, but Draco Meteor, if Flygon rolls that, then you choose another Pokemon. If it rolls 70 or more on a white, they're knocked out, which is, you know, a lot of what you're seeing in the gym. And you can use Vibrava to slow down rushes. So there are, and then Poliwhirl, which I didn't use, but Poliwhirl with its passive of them rolling 2 clockwise spaces. Keep that in mind when you're looking to build some decks and you don't have the latest and greatest Pokemon for whatever gym is going on, because there's always going to be a ridiculously broken Pokemon or several Pokemon in these gyms. And there are non-EX counters to them. But know this, it's going to be really difficult. That's just kind of the name of the game when it comes to these gyms. I feel like the gyms, as we know them, are going to have an adjustment probably within the next month or two, and they will switch it up and do something different. But for now, that's what we have. I hope you're having a great weekend. It is Saturday. Hope you're spending time with friends and family and staying out of trouble. And until next time.